Hi, I'm Pete, and this is a Champions Cube Store unboxing. And look at this big box of puzzles I have. I'm really happy to have this. This whole box delivered DHL. Only took exactly 1 week, and it's here in a pretty remote part of Canada. So that's impressive. Now, I had actually ordered EMS. Simply because EMS goes through our post office, but in the end they asked me if I could change it to DHL, and that was perfectly fine. Now the story behind this box of puzzles is that I needed to replace my Shengxiao Aurora. The Aurora is a mid-price 3x3 sort of a speed cube. It's really nice. It's the one I use to do all my demonstrations, and through that sort of thing I took it somewhere, and to make a long story short, I don't have it anymore. So I just needed to get a new one, and of course you can't just order one puzzle from China, because, well, I mean, that would be crazy. It would cost way too much just for the postage to make it worth it. So I ordered a whole bunch. Now, what I ordered, I've been looking at the Bermuda cubes for a while because I have the set of Bermuda minxes, and I'd actually ordered a couple of them from HK Now store, and oh, look at this. Ooh, this looks nice. And so I ordered a couple, and then basically I decided to get the rest of the set. So that's what I got here. This is really nice. They sent me some cube bags. Look at that. This is, wow, they sent me a whole bunch of them. That is absolutely phenomenal. I really appreciate that. I'm going to use those. That is just awesome. Because I travel a lot, and so the bags I have, they kind of get a lot of wear and tear. So there we go. So there's what I ordered. Okay, and the box is empty. So so I got this from DHL, and I had to go online and change my my delivery to be my workplace, and that's no problem for DHL. So I was glad to do that. They also sent me a little email notice saying there was some small amount of duty, and it's actually just tax, just sales tax due. So I had to go online and pay that. And I don't mind that at all. Where was it? So I needed to replace my Shengxiao Aurora, and there it is. Okay, so that's what I was looking for, and that's what this all started out as. But then I decided to get the Bermuda cubes, and so I ordered 6 of them because I'd already ordered 2 from HK Now store, and those are actually on their way. I should probably get those 2 this week, and then I'll have the whole set Bermuda cubes. The reason I only started with 2 on HK Now store is I really still, even though I'd seen them a few times, I really didn't know much about them. But when I got onto the Champions, I actually found a map which showed the different faces of the Bermuda cubes. Actually, this is the map right here that I saw, and it actually showed all of them. And then it made sense to me, and it's the same map that kind of sold me on the Bermuda minxes. So I really enjoyed that Bermuda series, and it has a really nice replay value. So that's why I got those, and that's why I got the Bermuda cube. So probably later this week I'll have another unboxing, and with the other 2, and then what the other things I got from HK Now store. But let's talk about my Shengxiao Aurora. This is kind of cool because I don't remember getting it in a box last time. Just not a very expensive puzzle. I think it's about $7 or $8, and I just like it. It's a little poppy, so it's not really great for beginners, and that's why I'm a little peeved about kind of it sort of. Oh yeah, no babies there. They might swallow it. So I'm a little peeved about losing my Aurora. I would rather, and what I'm going to do from now on is just bring regular Rubik's Cubes which don't pop, and that way if someone wants it or decides that they'd like it, then, you know, at least I know it's not going to just be popped into a pile of pieces somewhere. So yeah, and this is exactly what I remember of the Aurora. It's really just a nice puzzle. It's not, I think the speed cubers might kind of laugh at it. It might be a little slow to them. I might just put a little lube on it. But it really is a nice puzzle to demonstrate on. Okay, so yeah, so all right, so I'm happy I got that again, and I can go on my pile of puzzles. And I have the other speed cubes, which are a lot faster, but for demonstration, because it doesn't turn too fast, so when I'm talking and I'm not paying a lot of attention, I can actually I don't have to worry about overturning and stuff like that. Okay, so this one just needs just a little bit of braking and maybe just a little bit of tensioning, and then it'll be fine. So I'm really happy I got that. That was what started this whole big going on a Champions business, because I wanted my puzzle back. Okay, so what did I get? I got just about all of them. I think there were a couple that I didn't get. So here we have Mars, okay, and you can see that they give you the faces. And what really sold me on this was that there's a variety within the set. There's 8 of them, 8 planets in the set, and so some of them just have 1 special face, some of them have 2 special faces, and then some of them have 3 special faces. And kind of like the Bermuda minxes, they're all the special faces are kind of permuted around the puzzles, and so you have this logical layout of different puzzles. So this is Mars right here. Nice looking puzzle. So you see we have 1 face, special face, 2 special faces, 3 special faces. So that's probably going to be a fairly tough one. That turns really nicely, and I'm really glad for that. I don't know if I can make it turn in any other plane yet. Oh no. Okay, well maybe. Okay, yeah. See. Okay, so I can. So this is the cool thing, because it's kind of, some of the faces are fissured, and so you can do kind of cool stuff like that. And that's what I was looking for. And yeah, that's going to be a fun series. I'm going to have fun cranking through this series, just like I did with the Bermuda minx. Of course, the advantage of these is that they're smaller. You can pocket them and just take them with you, whereas the minxes are just you need a big carrying bag like that. I can't believe they gave me all those bags. It's really nice of them. Okay, which one did I get here? This is Earth. Okay, so there's another one, Earth. Now, yeah, so I have that little map, and that'll help me to understand which is which. And I'll probably go with one that's relatively easy to solve first. So there you go. So there's Earth. So you have these Fisher style faces. And then you have these, I don't know what you call those, the triangle style faces. And there's a couple of different there's 2 different triangle styles, as I remember. So this one, it looks like it has 3 special faces. Oh, that's about it, I guess. Okay, so there's only 1 free face. Now this one, the turning's just a little stiffer on this one. So I might have to go in there and adjust some things. Yeah, it is noticeably stiffer than that other one. So I'm actually going to go in and adjust that. Okay, all right, let's see what else I got. This is just going to be an inventory of what I got. Now you'll notice I'm not collecting the boxes. It just doesn't work. I can't collect the boxes for all my puzzles. Sorry about that. Now if you collect boxes, I just increase the value of your box by throwing mine away. Okay. Oh yeah, see, that's great. So that's what I expect. This is, what is this? This is Neptune. Neptune. I like that color, and I like it being on the green face. It's kind of cool. I didn't know that little detail. So yeah, so you can, oops. Okay, so this is a lot like the Bermuda minx in that, so in order to get this face to turn, I got to get this face turning in a way that doesn't block. There you go. Yeah, so there you go. So that's a couple of setup moves. Oh, this is going to be so fun to solve these. So that's another one. Whoop. All right. So there's Mars, Neptune. What else I get? Uranus. Yeah. Whoop. All right. Yeah. So this one has 1, 2, 3. Is it 4? Yeah, 4 special faces. Wow. Okay, and it turns really, turns nice. Yeah, so far the only one that was a little dodgy turning was just that 1 Earth, and I'll see what I can do about getting that going. Okay, there's Venus. Now, I sort of would expect Venus to be easier. You know, in my mind, logically, you know, they would get harder as you progressed, but I don't know that that's necessarily the case, and I'm not really sure what the criteria they used for them was. Okay, now that one's a little stiffer. That's interesting. So there's a couple that are just a little on the stiff side. This one's Venus. So Earth and Venus, interesting. Yeah, they're really kind of tight there. Yeah. All right. I thought I could make that work. I still think I can make it work. Yeah, okay, well, I'm not really sure. It's really tight, so I'm just going to set that one aside with the tight ones, and then we'll see. Okay, this one is Saturn. Okay, oh, beautiful. Beautiful turning on Saturn. So what do we got? We got, 3 special phases, 4 special phases. Well, I don't know if they're, I guess it wouldn't know really if they're the special phases or not. Okay, so here's, I think, I got that. This is one type of special face where the fissure edge kind of sticks out the back of the triangle. And this is the other triangular special face where there's 2 fissure edges. Corners? Faces? I don't know. I'm all confused now. Okay, so that's it. And then you have the regular face. So those are the 3 different types. So great. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do then. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try and rehabilitate these couple, and then I'll come back and just kind of do a little follow-up. All right. Well, we're back, and I was able to get the 2 Bermuda cubes that were having some problems. Get them turning quite nicely. It looks like these 2, they're stickered a little differently than the other ones. They definitely came out of the box turning quite differently. They may be old stock. As it turns out, the some of these pieces, and there's an insert of it right there, have this pretty horrific sprue, and just about all of them had that on there. So I had to take them apart, and I used a pair of diagonal cutters, wire cutters, to cut the sprue off because it's quite thick. And then I used a hobby knife just to kind of scrape it down. And then that's it. Of course, I don't really like spring noise, so I took advantage of the puzzles being open, being apart to fix the spring noise. But they're turning just fine. Unfortunately, you know, it's a little bit of a thing to go through if you get a puzzle like that. But it was only the 2 that seemed to have a different stickering pattern, like a different logo stickering pattern. But other than that, I'm happy. I'm very happy with my 6 DaYan Bermuda cubes. I'm looking forward to getting started. I have to figure out now which one I'm going to start on. And of course I'm going to get a couple more later in the week. And then my Shengshao Aurora, all I did to it, it's turning just a little better now. I loosened it up just a little bit, and I put just a little bit of lube on it. I've solved it once so far, and it's quite nice. So you can, I think maybe you can see why I like using it for demonstrations. It's not as fast as a speed cube, but it's fast enough that it's obviously better than a Rubik's Cube for that. Well, that's it for this video. As always, I appreciate your comments, your questions, your suggestions. So please leave some feedback. And yeah, until next time, thanks for watching.